I miss Alabama Mondays. When is Alabama Mondays coming back? Alabama Mondays is the best series ever. Can you please bring it back? We want Alabama Mondays, please. Shut the f up. Okay? This stupid series requires a lot of mental preparation. I know, I get it. I know it's been 2 months since the last episode of Alabama Mondays. So here it is. Welcome back to Alabama Mondays. First cousins Michael and Angie, they want to marry each other and have kids because birth defects.
We've known each other all our lives.
Yeah, because you're cousins.
First crushes, first kisses.
Ooh.
And we happen to be first cousins.
Yes, that's right.
And we happen to be first cousins.
Angie's father and Michael's mother are brother and sister.
Ooh, ew, why are you, ew!
Their relationship illegal in the state of Utah.
Damn right! Because I've done so many episodes of Alabama Mondays, I'm kind of getting used to this shit. But when these motherfuckers are kissing like they're about to eat each other, that's just nasty. I don't want to see it. Even if she wasn't your first cousin, why wouldn't I want to see you eat your wife? Your cousin? Whatever.
Their strong connection began when they were just kids.
We're like in second grade, like 7, 8 years old, and we immediately clicked. And we're like best friends. We were slow dancing in the closet. We got caught kissing.
I got pulled aside by my parents and they said, "What's going on?" And my mom said, "Cool it, Angie." And we felt like from then on we were kind of kept apart.
Yeah, I wonder why, because you were kissing each other when you were 7 years old. When I was 7 years old, my biggest problem was, how do I get more candy? I need to come up with an evil genius plan to get my parents to get me more candy and toys, because who the fuck doesn't love candy? But their problem was they got caught kissing each other, and they were first cousins, and they were separated by their parents, and they're like, how do we get back together as a couple when we're 7 years old?
It felt a little bit like Romeo and Juliet, except instead of these warring families, it's the same family.
Romeo and Juliet?
The years of the family keeping them apart, Michael and Angie are now both divorced, but were recently reunited and learned the old sparks were still there.
9 months ago, we saw each other for the first time in 10 years.
Immediately was like, she's still super hot.
And I had a sex dream about Michael after that. And I wanted to tell him about it, but I was so nervous that he didn't feel the same way.
You know what? They clicked ever since they were kids somehow, and they were missing each other like crazy, and they're back together now. They're obsessed with each other. These two are meant to be together. I don't give a shit if they're brother and sister, first cousins. Their parents couldn't separate them. When they were so fucking attracted to each other when they were kids, and they still are, let these motherfuckers be.
No doubt about how Michael
why are you?
feels.
What is that kissing?
Once more, the canoodling cousins then had the dilemma of how to tell the family.
The infamous polo.
The most disgusting fucking kiss I have ever seen. I don't care that you're first cousin, but what is that kissing? You know how normal people just like, they smooch, sometimes they tongue kiss? But these motherfuckers are kissing with their mouth fully open and with their tongue going all around the face like a 360 for some reason. Like, I just got a piece of hair. If you don't want me to shame their relationship, I will definitely shame this motherfucker for kissing her like he's a fucking zombie and he's tasting her face.
So they posted this photo on the family
What?
Facebook page, leaving no question they were way into each other.
We got
On their
kicked off
Facebook
the
page?
family group page.
They were shocked and horrified. Horrified.
I wonder
We
why.
took some more Polaroids, but we didn't ever show them to anybody.
Oh my
Since
god.
then, first cousin Kathy has become their nemesis.
It's just gross. People joke around that our family are a bunch of yeehaw inbreds.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Kathy, but I don't think that's a joke anymore. They are a bunch of EHA inbreds. These guys are actually sick. They posted provocative pictures on their family group chat. Why the fuck would you do that? My family would kill me. My consciousness would kill me. When you don't want to be judged that you're first cousins and you're married, but then you add on top of that shit, you post sexual pictures. Nah, that's not gonna work. I don't know why our family members hate us. I mean, come on, yes, we might be first cousins and we've had sex together, but like, come on guys, that should be normalized by now. And we also send the family group chat some pictures of us but like, it's just it should definitely be normalized. We're human beings. We should all be able to send sexual pictures to our family in the group chat. I mean, yes, there might be kids and there might be our family in the group chat, but let's normalize it, please.
Since it's not legal in Utah to marry your first cousin,
oh no,
we had to drive to the next state we could do that in, which is Colorado. There we go.
We tied the knot.
We tied the knot.
Oh, congrats.
Back home in Utah, just by having sex, these first cousins could risk a 5-year jail sentence.
Oh my God.
Nevertheless, they're hoping to complete their love story by starting a family of their own.
Damn, what about the kids and the birth defects? Those kids are gonna come out with 3 eyes and they're gonna have their own Wi-Fi antennas. You really want your kids to live like that? Since it's illegal in Utah for them to have sex, it would be a shame if someone called the cops and reported them for having sex. Oh my God, guys, please don't do that. No, don't do that, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Sadly, I don't have their number.
To address fears, they've undergone blood tests to see if a potential baby is at any genetic risk.
Mine
Negative for 273 out of 274 diseases.
says one thing, cystic fibrosis.
Well, it says I'm negative for everything that they tested for.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't have anything wrong with it. You know how they said like most people have like a handful of something? No, I don't have anything. I'm negative for all of it. I have nothing.
I'm not a doctor, so can you actually determine if two first cousins having sex together, can you determine that the baby is not gonna have any birth defects just by that? Or was this like an STI test where they only tested for STIs and they're not gonna give that to the baby, but there's still a chance for the baby to have birth defects? Did I get that right? Because according to research, it says studies have shown that first cousin marriage birth defects are double that of marriages between unrelated partners. So just because they had a test for their STIs and whatever, doesn't mean that the baby will not have any birth defects, right?
Genetically perfect children. Wow, okay. So, let's get started.
Let's get started on what? Oh no, I don't want to see
Newly
it.
empowered by the results, Angie and Michael have even
Sure.
more reason to change the law and live in a state where their marriage and incest is allowed.
Did they really need a reason though? Come on. You were telling me that they needed a reason to fuck, as if they weren't fucking all the time before they realized that they could have babies. The girl who did the voiceover for this video, she tried to make it sound so normal.
Even more reason to change the law and live in a state where their marriage and incest is allowed.
They would live in a state where their marriage and their incest is allowed because they're normal. Why wouldn't incest people be allowed to have kids with birth defects? Those poor kids might suffer, but at least the parents are happy. Yeah, you know what? Fuck them kids.
I'm just gonna start out believing that she's gonna be.
So they're confronting their other cousin.
Armed with their genetic test results, can they sway Cousin Kathy?
Hello.
Oh, Kathy does
you
not
doing?
seem happy.
Fine.
You look nice.
Thanks.
First of all, thank you for coming out here. We just wanted to have a regular chat with you. And maybe at the end of this, or maybe sometime during, that we can come to kind of a better understanding and agreement.
They're gonna have a regular chat with her? Kathy, thank you for coming out, babes. Today we wanted to have a regular, normal conversation with you about us being first cousins, fucking, and also giving birth to kids. You know, just the usual family conversations that we all have once in a while. Feel free to call this anything, but definitely not a regular chat.
Like, imagine your mind. It's just like your best friend, the person you're most attracted to, the person that you want to be around the most, just so happens to be your cousin.
That's when you put the brakes on and back away.
Thank you, Kathy.
You can stop yourself. You have the same blood running through your veins.
Thank you.
And so you just go with someone else, even though you know this person would be the one that would make you the
Okay,
happiest.
I have a cousin. I think she's beautiful. I don't want to go her.
So it stops right there?
It stops
It
right
definitely
there.
stops right there. They seem so fucking shocked. Like, it stops right there? What are you talking about? What about the kids that I want to have with my cousin? I'm not gonna stop right there. This argument is so stupid. It's almost saying like, what if I want to date a 14-year-old? Should I stop right there? Duh, you fucking stop right there, cause that shit's illegal. The dumbest fucking argument I've ever heard. You want me to stop dating my cousin? What are you talking about?
I want to be known as the cousin of the incest cousins.
Okay.
Kathy,
I
you're
need a
there
break.
already.
Break.
Everyone decides to take a breath before trying again.
Kathy, I'm so sorry. If my friends ever ask me, oh, so who's Kathy? My first answer will be, Kathy is the cousin with the incest cousins. Yeah, we're all gonna be talking about you. I'm sorry, Kath.
I don't want anyone in my family to hate me or hate her.
I don't hate you.
Or just, you know, being upset with this stuff so vocally that it hurts you. You know, it's one thing to be like, you know,
It doesn't hurt me. It disgusts me.
Guess not.
They're so
let me
shocked.
just ask you, personally, what do you have against it personally?
I think it's gross.
Like, gross is in, like, the toilet?
As in
or,
first
like, gross is
cousin?
It's worse than a toilet.
it's worse than the toilet?
He's trying so hard. What's so wrong about first cousins marrying each other and having kids? Oh, it's very wrong morally for the kids and it's making you sick? Whatever, but like, what's wrong though? Yeah, what about our feelings? Bitch.
There's just one last vital piece of news.
The
they
paper.
hope to
Show
sway
her the
with.
paper.
You ready?
Okay,
She's so excited. Oh
Are
my
you
god.
pregnant?
No.
No.
Well,
She is gonna be though.
as far as the genetics are concerned, we each had our own genetic testing done, where they test for everything they could possibly test for. I have no genetic defects. So the chances of us having some sort of child with, you know, the nasty stuff they say it's impossible because
It's not impossible.
it's virtually impossible.
You got tested personally that you don't have anything. But when you have a kid with the same blood, didn't they say that the chances double for the kid to have a birth defect? Like, can the doctor explain that shit to me? I really don't know how this works. I'm not really buying this whole results that these guys have.
Let's frame it a different way. I would say,
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there because I don't care.
Okay.
Okay, whatever you guys do in your privacy is your own thing. But when you bring me into it, when you bring the family into it, that's when I get pissed.
okay,
If you would have just kept it to yourself.
I think you came here for a reason. I'd just like to hear what.
I came here so you guys would just shut up about it and leave me alone.
I thought she was gonna be mad that they were together and they were gonna have kids. But she's like, I don't give a fuck about your relationship as long as you don't make this shit big, make it public. And the worst thing that you can do, that I hope you guys never do this, is go to a national TV show where you expose your relationship. Never do that. That would be the worst thing that... Oh, you already did that? And I want you to know that they invited her to be on the show because they wanted more drama. And they're trying to make her look like the bad guy. Like, oh, look, she's not accepting us. You invited her for this fucking drama.
I came here with more of a hope. I think Angie came here
No,
with more
you
of a
wanted
hope.
clicks, dude.
Maybe reconciliation,
I don't know why you would even think that, to be honest with you.
just being hopeful.
Oh, the victim card. The
But
victim card.
She does not want that. She wants to be left alone. So,
I
see you later,
no,
maybe?
no.
The victim card came out at the end. Like, shut the fuck up. No one's buying the victim card. Honestly, though. Well, that was Alabama Mondays. Don't even try to put this shit on me. You guys are the ones who are spamming my comment section. Bring back Alabama Mondays. Well, here it is. Hope you enjoyed this shit. I'll see you guys on the last episode of 2022. And please don't forget to become a member if you haven't already. If you did, that's honestly the best Christmas gift that you guys could give to me. I appreciate everyone who became a member this year. It helps pay for my child support. And if you're saying lazy ass kids, I thought you didn't have any kids. I do have a kid. I have a cat. She needs to eat. I'll see you on the next one. Stay away from your cousin. If you don't want to stay away from them, at least don't make it public and go to a national TV show because we're gonna judge you. We're very judgmental on this channel, actually.